Okay. Where's she working now?
Some place that does rock. You know what? I don't want the third degree.
I don't know where your girlfriend works here.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode number 74 of Ignore the Backlog podcast. My name is Real Portz, and Evil Space Bunny's here.
Hi.
Here.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Hey.
How about you?
Good. Good.
Good.
Not on vacation anymore, so less good than
Oh,
But, you
got to play a lot of video games, right?
nah, I mean, look, hey, don't hit me with that right away, dude.
Oh, damn. I remember somebody being cocky last week and
Look.
being like, I'm going to have so much time. I'm going to get so much shit done.
I know. But you know what I underestimated?
What? Time?
Well, first of all, missing 2 days to the beach.
Uh-huh.
Missing 2 days to my pot story I told you earlier.
Uh-huh.
Right? Damn near overdosed on pot.
Don't
and
do
then,
shit.
Yeah, don't do it. So I lost like 4 days. And there was only 9 of them, so this is almost half over. And then the other thing I underestimated was Dota
Oh, no.
and a lot of RuneScape.
Oh, no. You went back to both? You had so
they're
much
always
time and you went
here.
back to both?
I know.
Portz! I'm so disappointed in you right now. You have no idea how disappointed I am.
You know, this feeling when I play only Dota and RuneScape makes me feel like a kid that like did something that he knew he shouldn't have, and he's like having to confess to us because like I need help, you know. So I got to tell my parents like, you got to get me out of this jam. But to admit that, I have to tell them what I did. And here I am admitting what I did.
I mean, at least you're admitting you have a problem. And
I mean, I've been admitting that since the inception of the podcast.
That's fair. I guess you do admit that. And we've neglected to listen to your problems, and so for
That's true. It's all on
I'm
y'all.
I'm very sorry.
My loved ones are not coming together. All right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's fair.
I think I beat a game this week. Did I talk about Batman, the
Yes,
Telltale series last
you
week?
did.
About beating it?
I don't remember if you told me about beating it, but go ahead and talk about it again.
I beat it. Yeah. That's pretty much it. It's better than I thought it was gonna be.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure I did talk about fuck. That's it. Yeah.
Well, talk about your Dota and your RuneScape experiences. Did you get anything done in either of those?
Yesterday I lost 7 Dota games.
Oh, God. How do you go?
It feels a little bit like the time when I was doing Jad for RuneScape when I failed 7 times.
Oh, no. That's right.
Yeah.
Our Dota match is like 45 minutes to an hour long. So it's exactly like Jad.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's so damn near the timeline.
That's perfect because that will tie into one of our articles later, and I could grill
There
you
were
about it.
like, okay, so I played 9 Dota matches yesterday.
9 hours of Dota.
On Sundays, I just need to like only play Dota. Like that's just my Dota day because
Dota day, and then don't do anything else.
Well, yeah. I was just gonna say like it's the last day before my work, right?
Yeah.
Especially on vacation, I was like, I just need to get some of this like I don't know pent up energy or something like that. I just last hurrah before fucking. Even though
like,
I don't know, it's not like I'm partying,
Yeah.
but for me, it's like it's that kind of release, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's I don't know, but it feels great to play on Sunday, even though the games are terrible because people who play MOBAs on the weekends are bad. You want the daytime crowd. The people, while I'm at work, great Dota's happening. I see it in streams. I see other people doing it. It's just a well-known thing.
Uh-huh.
And in the evenings and on weekends, it's fucking trash. But it's the only time I can play, so I'm stuck.
You're stuck. You're stuck being in a shitty perplexion of bad Dota games.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm perplexed by it.
You're perplexed. I think, fuck. I'm going to blame it on the tall mug of wine.
Blame it on
Look, I deserve that wine today, okay? I already told you about my stressful stories.
Yeah. Do you want? I don't know if you want to get into it on here, but we could or could not. That's up to you. Your discretion.
I just, fucking getting view botted really sucks, and having to go remove 2,550 followers sucks. And then just fucking certain members of community need to learn some fucking etiquette. That's all.
Yeah. I was thinking about this.
Yeah.
For the 10 minutes I've known about it, but
yeah. We're basically
while we've been talking, I've actually been thinking about something totally different. Where people that are brand new to something, there's some people who just it doesn't seem like they can just read the room kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess
they need extra guidance through, and it honestly just blunt fucking truth right in the fucking moment.
Yeah, maybe.
If somebody in my stream, this is hypothetical, not saying it's happening in yours or calling anyone out, but if someone in my stream was like, "Hey, I just had a stream where this viewers I'm about to go live or whatever," mentioning their stream at all, and if they're not a good friend, you can mention your stream.
Yeah.
Fabian can mention her stream.
Yeah. Well, I don't bring
random people.
Yeah.
There's a 3-person list that I would let talk about that. Anyone else?
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, shut the fuck up.
I think
that's not how you do it.
Yeah, I think the only time I give a shit about people caring about their stream and stuff like that is if I ask, and same thing if I go into somebody else's chat, I don't talk about my streams unless they bring it up specifically and be like, yo, how have your streams been? When I go into somebody else's chat, I go there to be a viewer and stuff, and not actually to do network.
Absolutely.
Everybody's like, oh, network. No.
The only case I can think of that was outside of that is if somebody was talking about their stream setup.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, in my stream, I use this or whatever. I've heard this works or
If you're asking a generalized question, I think that's fair too. That's fair game. But if you go out of your way and be like, oh my God, hi,
and I
just streamed. And I did this and blah, 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 and it was so great. Also, how do you do this on your stream? Please tell me now while you're in the middle of your stream.
Yeah.
Stop it. Sorry. That just irked me.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I totally understand. Fuck. I lost it. It's gone.
This is now a podcast about streaming on Twitch.
Yeah, fuck video games, honestly. Just watching other people play video games is way better.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's fair. But,
do you want to talk about your video games?
Yeah, let me talk about
we're
my
on
video
the
games.
Subject, and we have to.
Yeah, we have to, since we're obligated.
Contractually obligated. MeUndies will not sponsor us if we don't talk about video games. They won't sponsor us if we will, but,
true. Yeah. Who are sponsors again? Oh, Hater Toast. That's right. Hater Toast.
Hater Toast. Not mentioned since episode 23. I don't know if that's true. It sounds right, though.
I think it was 50-something, honestly.
What?
Yeah, I don't remember the last time. But it wasn't... what do they call it? Fuck. Anyway, games that I played. Okay, I'm going to tell you about Until Dawn. And what I think I'm going to do for most of the listeners is maybe at the end of the podcast, I'll sing redacted, and I'll sing it all silly because I want to tell you it, and then you're going to have to edit it. Does that sound fair?
What?
I want to get your genuine reaction when I tell you a little bit about Until Dawn before we do our deep dive. But I don't want to spoil it. So
I heard you say sing. Is that not true?
Yeah, I
Did
will
you say
sing redacted. I will sing the word redacted at the end of the
I was
podcast
like,
that you could put over me talking. Delete my audio.
So what is the real situation?
I want to tell you this. I want to tell you about Until Dawn.
Okay,
and
but
I don't want to spoil
you
it.
You want me to take it from here and put it at the end of the podcast? Is that what you're saying?
No. I want to cut this part out and then put in me singing redacted over this part. So I
do want yourself. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was a joke. Okay.
No. I want myself actually. Muted.
I'm not. I probably won't do that. But what I will do is just put a big spoiler warning there.
All right, spoilers for Until Dawn.
Spoilers.
Okay. So.
Redacted. I did end up doing it. Weird.
I know, so insane. Anyway, but okay, Until Dawn. Played that. Beat it. Finally. I'm gonna say I called 85% of it. 85% of it. And I called
it. Like
I called the bad guy within the first 5 minutes. I called Josh. As soon as I saw Josh and like this whole thing happened, I'm like, oh, watch. This is going to be a story about a brother who's upset with his sister and fucking with all his friends.
No one thinks that twist is like hard to see coming. I don't think anyone thinks that. I don't think so, because it's like
my roommate didn't see it until
really
like halfway,
obviously foreshadowed.
And I called it like immediately. I'm like, I don't trust this guy. Fuck this guy. He's like, really?
Well, yeah, he's Rami Malek. He looks. I mean, he's like
he's fucking
more
cheap.
handsome Steve Buscemi.
Okay, fair. Fair. But yeah, I called Josh out, and then as soon as I saw the stuff in the mines about the Native American shrines, and I'm like, that's a Wendigo logo. And I'm like, there's gonna be a supernatural element to this. That's how I ended up losing a character. So I lost Jess.
Isn't that just the worst?
And Josh.
I hated that whole fucking reveal. It was,
I kind
of probably the only weak point of the game to me.
Really, that's my favorite part. Is I thought the weakest part was making it obvious that Josh was the killer.
Yeah.
Damn, I was hoping a better reaction out of you.
Yeah, I mean, I know. Look, I'm a smart gamer, at least in retrospect.
Yeah.
If we were both playing the game at the same time, we could test that.
Okay.
We'll have to do that with something. We'll have to like reach out to people and be like, hey, what's like a good
twist? Where's the twist?
Twist or something like that, and then we'll play the game at the same time and then compare notes.
What if we do the next
who's the best video game
the
genius?
dark fuck. The other ones that
Dark Knight.
No.
Rises.
The other games that
the Dark Web.
No.
Dark Age of Camelot.
Okay, who's Until Dawn? Game company.
Supergiant.
Super something.
Supermassive.
Supermassive. Okay, Supermassive. The other two games that they have a third one coming out. You did 2 of them with CK.
What is the other one?
Okay, if you don't do it with CK, you'll do it with me. And we'll do it together.
Okay.
And then we'll see our reaction. That way we know what our reactions will be. Does this sound fair? I think that's fair. Right?
Yeah.
Also, it's been
I hope it goes better than our last time playing a game together.
Where I got beat up in fucking Red Dead Redemption and you left me to die?
No. The one you've clearly blacked out of your memory.
Oh, no. Which one?
Van Helsing.
Oh, God!
Which will never be released to the public.
No, that game will never be released to the public. Oh, God. Anyway. So I beat that this weekend. I played these 2 retro games. I beat one of them called Shrine. And the other one's called Shrine 2. It's done by this one guy. They're really cool looking. They're these retro Doom-like style games. They're free to play on Steam if you guys want a Doom-like style game. They're really good. I wish there was more music in them, because when there was music, like on the boss fights, it was fucking good. And it was really great. The guns felt really cheesy, but also really good. But yeah, it was just basically like playing Doom. And it was the first one was not super hard. The second one starts out really hard, but like the animations and the guns are way better in the second one. So it was kind of worth it, but I didn't get nearly as far. Like, I didn't beat it yet, but I'll probably check it out next week again.
That's cool.
But
I might check them out. Fuck yeah,
they're free on Steam. Might as fucking well.
I like fucking Doom likes.
Doom likes, and it looks like the first one. The animations aren't really as good, if that makes sense. Because like it's got the 2D art and then the 3D art for the environment, just like Doom does. And but like in the second one, the pixel art looks like a fucking 100 times better, and like the animations are really good with it. So it's kind of nice, and it's like cool to see the developer like, I guess, evolve.
Progress.
Yeah, and progress. Yeah, because like
cool.
you can even see that even in some of the later levels of the first game. It's like, oh, this one looks way fucking better. He must have been learning or something. Like the doors start looking better, and like little other like odd entities throughout the game just start looking a lot fucking better. But yeah, so I beat that game.
So in classic portz fashion, I've remembered a game that I played.
Oh, okay, of course. You can interrupt my games and tell me the game that you played this week.
I fucking streamed Metro Exodus.
How did that go?
It was kind of great.
Yeah?
Actually. I don't know.
How would you compare it to the first two?
I don't know. I'm only like 5 hours in so
Okay.
far. But
Wow, that's pretty far.
yeah, kind of. But it's also an open world game. I think it's like 30 hours.
Oh,
so
wow. This one's way longer.
it's a lot longer. And I don't know how I feel about that
Okay.
because the game is really fucking hard. I'm playing on the Ranger Hardcore again. Which
Why are you doing this to yourself?
Because it's so fun in the early game.
Okay.
At least it was in Metro Last Light.
Yeah.
It makes it so much more like immersive and
Yeah.
just better.
Yeah.
And this is, I mean, it's one of the only examples. I mean, yeah, one of the only examples of shooters where the difficulty isn't just you shoot more.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no.
So I like, you know, I was gonna say rewarding the game for having better difficulties. The game doesn't get anything out of me playing it on that difficulty, but I like experiencing a game that goes out of its way to make an interesting difficulty, because so many games, like I wish my favorite games had better difficulty sliders, you know, or at least were a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Naturally, like Dragon Age Origins is so awful on the hardest difficulty.
Horrible.
It is atrociously
Having to
bad.
constantly pause. I was like, why am I doing this to myself?
Yeah, it's like every RPG that is like has a super high difficulty is like
Sponge.
or at least pseudo based, like
Tank
pseudo. Yeah, tank sponge, but like the only thing that you change up, well, at least for me, when I played it, I mean, I only got a couple hours in, so maybe you have to like really alter your tactics or whatever. But I was like, yeah, you just buy every single potion available to you.
Yeah.
That's all you do.
And just spam potions.
It's like, okay, cool. You just have to remember to drink potions all the time. Neat.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Yeah. Or it's like have 2 dedicated healers or whatever. Like
Yeah.
it's just the fights take longer and it's not interesting.
No.
So Metro is actually faster if you play it on the harder difficulty, because you're shooting like it takes one fucking bullet to kill most people.
Yeah.
It's awesome. But you can also die real quick. And I'm noticing the AI is a little bit more bullshitty in this one than Last Light. But I think that might be because of how much open space there is, so they have to be better at aiming, I feel like.
Yeah. That
So if you're
makes
near
sense.
them, they just headshot you immediately. It's
Oh.
fucking crazy. So there's a lot of stealth. And I don't like stealth games that much. But it does add to the immersion, because it's like if you were a single person out there, that's what you would have to do, obviously.
Yeah.
You would have to be hiding behind shit, and like you can't just run out fucking guns blazing. So it helps to, immerse you.
Ooh, that's fair.
Anyway, sorry to hijack your, fucking
How fucking dare you?
Also, I did play 5 minutes of Doom 64 because it's free on Game Pass. And
we'll talk
let
about
me tell
that
you
too.
this.
What?
Let me tell you
What?
this. I like that version better
Doom 64?
because
It
it
was-
is a horror game
Yeah.
instead of a metal fucking game.
Yeah, it is. It's
It's
actually really
Kind of
good.
dope.
That's what they
Kinda
tried to
cool.
do with Doom 3, I think, too. Oh, it felt more like a
Yeah.
horror game.
But how it's so unfortunate the era that game came out in, because it's disgusting looking. The whole game looks like an unclean bathroom.
I mean, I think that's what them trying to like it could be attesting to like the old PlayStation 1 graphics, which like a lot of game designers are now doing to like make horror games. Like Lost in Vivo looks like a PlayStation 1
I don't think
game.
Doom 3 was trying to be a PS1
I
game.
don't know.
I don't
Who
think
knows?
that's
But
true.
like, yeah.
No, it was the Xbox 360 where everything was on the fucking Epic engine. Or Unreal Engine. And it was brown as shit,
Epic Engine.
literally.
Yeah, it was. It did look like shit. But yeah, no, that's funny. 'Cause I know a couple other people that agree with you. So, okay. What else did I play? Oh, okay. So I played a survival solo game. That's fucking
Solo.
yeah. It's single player. It doesn't have
Oh.
a multiplayer feature or anything to it.
So it's not a Star Wars Han Solo survival simulator.
No, I wish it was Han Solo. But like, no, this game is so good. It's called Breath Edge. It's by I can't remember the team that's doing Breath Edge, but the writers on the game are the writers who did Deadpool. So
what?
There's
The movie?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Shut your mouth.
No, I'm not.
Slap my grandma.
I'm gonna slap the fucking shit out of your grandma because I literally beat myself with.
Slap the bejesus.
There's a lot of fucking dick jokes. There's a lot of fucking humor to it, and it's the funniest fucking thing. Like, there's a quest where you build something, and it's you trying to like extend your brain muscles basically, and your suit has an AI in it, and it makes fun of you the entire time. It's like, okay, well, you made a piece of shit. And so let me just fucking help you with it because you're utterly hopeless on your own. And you basically make this thing that looks like a dick, and you can beat your head against it, and you can literally beat yourself to death with a dick. And the whole, like, there's this whole, like...
Sounds like the Saints Row writers.
Kind of. There's just like a lot of dick humor and like just a lot of fucking like silly tongue-in-cheek things, and like, but the crafting system and like the whole game is really cool, and like just really kind of, it just immediately immerses you. And like as soon as you leave your like space area and you go outside and you're out there for the first time, it's so gorgeous and it's so pretty. And, like, you do the stupidest things, and you have this immortal chicken that you use to help you get around and, like, just slowly build.
What?
Yes.
The fuck are you saying?
I'm not. It's basically, okay, I want you to imagine.
Here's what I have from this game so far.
What?
All right? Written by the creators of Deadpool. Yeah. You can't play multiplayer, and there's an immortal chicken that helps you go around, and there's lots of dicks.
Well, there's a lot of dick jokes, and there are dick.
You can beat yourself to death with a dick.
Yeah, dick-shaped item. And there's like this whole like company that's upset. Like they have suits. The suit has like measurements of you, so they can order you the perfect coffin and everything. And but it's just the funniest fucking thing. And like, oh god, it's basically Subnautica meets Deadpool. And there's all these just like homages to other video games, and like there's an anti-glare mode, and that jokes, but it's not actually, it doesn't do anything. So like you can click on the anti-glare mode and then it doesn't do anything. So you can still see like the fucking J.J. Abrams solar flare fucking lighting and shit like that. But yeah, you build a space station, you build cars and stuff like that, and you're basically trying to get rescued because your ship gets exploded. Like in Subnautica. Except instead of in the ocean, you're stuck in the middle of space. But yeah, it's really good. It's really fucking cheesy. I'm enjoying it immensely. I'm gonna play it again on Friday, and I'm kind of really excited for it. So
it's called Breath Edge.
Breath Edge.
Okay, interesting.
I think
I kind of want to check it out.
Yeah, I think if you could get it on the Game Pass, I would definitely check it out for sure.
Oh, it's on there.
I think it might be. I'm not entirely sure.
I'm checking literally this moment.
Do it.
Did you play anything else?
No, I think that's it. We could get into news.
Okay. Oh, I installed lots of games this week. Does that count?
Sure, I did
Mostly
too.
from the Game Pass.
Tell me.
What? Tell you? Crackdown 3?
Crackdown 3. Tell me top 3 that you installed.
Wait, top 3?
Yeah. Sure. Tell me anything. Tell me anything.
I don't know. I install games. Okay, it's your turn.
Okay, good job. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Okay, so speaking of Xbox Game Pass, last week we know Xbox has been making huge moves. They bought Bethesda, and Bethesda's parent company, so they own all those little ducklings underneath there. With that being said, they immediately put all of Bethesda's games on the Game Pass. And which did fucking huge. Everybody was like super fucking psyched. People who've never played like Fallout are all of a sudden playing Fallout. Like I talked to 2 people in my community and they're like, would you play Fallout 4 again? And I'm like, don't. But they're enjoying it immensely. So, you know.
Nice. Good for them.
Yeah, exactly. But this week, Xbox just added all of EA Play games to it. So, like, I think all of their sports games. I don't know if it entails, like, Dragon Age or BioWare, any of the BioWare games. But,
Star Wars Squadron's on there. Sims.
Yeah, they added a fuck ton of EA games. So, like...
Anthem. Such hits as Anthem and Need for Speed Heat. And Battlefield Hardline. Wow, this is a great lineup. No, Dragon Age is on here. Hell yeah.
Okay, so they did add all of their games. I really like the thing that EA sent Xbox. It was like a little fake email saying, here's attached all our games. And then they added it to their library. I just thought it was kind of a cute tweet. But anyway, with more and more games being added to fucking Xbox and more companies moving towards like streaming services like fucking Google Stadia and Amazon's Luna, which I can't get away from on Twitter, and every time I see it I just want to scream at the top of my lungs. Have you not seen the Amazon Luna ads on Twitter? They're so bad. They're trash.
You know, to be honest, I don't know if I've ever seen a Twitter ad.
How?
I don't know.
The promoted tweets? Like you can't.
I haven't seen one in a very long time. Why is that? Am I so good at scrolling past them I just don't notice?
I'm actually jealous that you get to not see these right now.
How is this possible? Wait, I'm scrolling trying to find one right now. How often do you see them?
Let me go to my feed right now. We'll interrupt this.
Okay.
This thing.
Yeah, this is great podcasting. Where we scroll through.
I just saw somebody sitting on a fucking toilet. Okay, I haven't seen one, but literally the other day I saw like 3, and I just fucking got off Twitter because I was so fucking aggravated by seeing these. I see a Discord promoted one. I think my eyes are.
I've been scrolling for like 3 minutes. I can't.
I literally saw like 3 the other day, and it fucking tilted me so fucking much.
Holy shit! You know what's gonna happen as soon as we stop recording this?
It's gonna be. They're all gonna be there.
I'm gonna only ever see promoted tweets.
All you'll see is Amazon Luna fucking things. But yeah, that's Amazon's.
So what is Amazon Luna?
It's their streaming service. Okay. It's like Google Stadia. But like more and more game companies are moving towards like the streaming service, or like other tycoons are trying to get in on video games. I think Xbox is kind of doing it right with like having all these game companies come together and do the pass where you download it and you don't necessarily stream it right now. I know that's something that they're working on in the future, but like, do you see more and more companies trying to do stuff like this? And you see Xbox trying to compete with Valve, or Valve potentially doing something like this in the future? Like where they have like a pass.
I would like it if they, I would like it if they did, but I don't know. Because they already have the sale thing so down. Like, would it be more money? I don't know.
But like the reason why Xbox is doing this is because one of their executives, her name was Sarah Bond, she posted a thing, but my fucking article's not working right now, so I'll have to find it again later. But she said that the reason why Xbox is putting so many games on here is because ultimately it leads towards more sales for them. Because
I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Somebody like us who has like no fucking self-control over buying video games and being like, yeah, I could try this video game. Yeah, I'll buy this video game because I don't know when I'm going to play it again, and it's going to get removed from the Xbox fucking Game Pass, so I'm going to buy it now.
Yeah.
So
100%.
I think a lot of people feel that way, and
and they put it on a tiny little bitty of a sale, so you're like, oh my god, I'm actually saving money.
Oh my god, I'm saving $5 if I buy
it was on sale. It would be losing money if I didn't buy it.
Yeah, exactly. If I didn't buy this fucking video game that I've played for 5 minutes and I actually enjoy, I will lose my fucking mind. But yeah, I think I might actually came and get the Xbox Game Pass, and which scares me because I'll probably end up being that person that they target and spends too much money.
Yeah.
How do you have it? How often would you say you use it?
you want the real answer
Yes.
or like I wish?
No. Be honest.
For launching, I mean, I'll say not all that often. Like I tried the most recent one I tried was Yakuza,
Okay.
which I can firmly say I don't think that series is for me. So I'm glad that I tried it there.
Mm-hmm.
But that was like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I downloaded a bunch of stuff this week. I want to try more stuff. Before that, it was like Pillars of Eternity.
Oh, that's
which
right.
I ended up buying on Steam because honestly, the thing about Game Pass is they have a lot of hiccups.
Okay.
Where I've seen some people have to reinstall Windows to get it to work, or like the games, or like yeah. So I don't think I don't see myself buying something through Game Pass because their app is so fucking garbage.
Yeah.
It just the unforeseen problems. You can't mod most of the games. Like, it's just locked behind this shitty fucking file system that they invented to, I don't know, be a dick.
Well, probably to prevent people from stealing shit, but yeah.
Yeah, but even when you buy it, it's like locked behind the same thing. So it's like, fuck off,
weird.
dude. Like, I don't know about Skyrim. Maybe they have some sort of deal with Bethesda where they're like, people need access to their fucking files for this game, but I don't know. Unknown on that for me. But Pillars of Eternity was like that. Like, I couldn't. There was something I wanted to do to my settings, maybe to get a higher frame rate or something, and I couldn't do it because of that. So that's when I mean, and I was dealing with crashes, by the way, that were Google confirmed, definitely only on the Game Pass.
Oh, no.
And then finally I was like, I'm just buying this and starting over on fucking Steam. So that's how good that game is. But yeah, Game Pass, I will pay for it probably forever because that's just who I am as a person, just frivolous with my money.
Yeah.
But it's a tough recommend. Obviously, there's lots of games. So if you have, try it out for a month. Why not?
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I will. I think they have a promotion where the first month is like $1 or something like that.
Yeah, that's how they got me in. When they announced it was $1. I was like, oh yeah, and then
oh no,
they're like, oh, it's always $1 for first timers. You don't have to do it right now. Oh shit.
They got you. They got you good.
Yep.
They got you good.
They got me.
All right. Well,
let me know if you get it and try anything out. That's cool.
I
on there.
might check it out. We'll see. I want more old games, and it's harder for me to find older and older games. I've been looking at GOG and everywhere. It's just.
Did you play Void Bastards?
I don't think so.
It's a really stylized, weird-looking fucking
I think it's on my wish
roguelite
list,
shooter.
Though. Oh yeah, I've seen those.
That was the first game I think I booted up on the Game Pass.
Huh.
And I did not like it.
It's
but people loved it. People raved about that fucking thing when it came out.
Huh, weird. I'll have to check it out. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, we'll see if I cave or not. All right, you ready to shit all over Activision?
My butthole was born ready.
Yes! That's what I wanted to hear. I've always wanted to hear about your butthole details. Now, with that being said,
you asked me if I was ready to shit. What part of the body do you think that entails?
I need you to go find Bobby Krotek's house. He's the CEO.
Bodenkirk.
Yeah, Google him. Find the CEO of Blizzard.
I'm just kidding. That's an actor. Bob, what's his name?
Bobby Krotek. It's the fucking CEO of Activision.
Krotek. I don't keep track of CEOs.
Bobby! You'll see his face and then you'll want to punch his fucking face in the mouth. Just punch it.
Kotick?
Kotick? I don't know how to say his last name. His last name's weird. It should be fucking dumb dick. Anyway, he's a piece of shit. So, to be fair, there's a couple things happening right now. Activision.
Holy fuck.
What?
$600.
Yeah.
$600 million net worth.
Yeah. He makes $600 million a year. And he gets more money every year. That's not including his bonuses.
I have the overwhelming urge to settle down with this man.
I don't know if you want to because he's kind of a piece of shit. So I've never liked this guy. We've shit on this guy in the past. We've shit on his income and his tactics and how he wants to take the fun out of video games. Like when he first got hired on at Activision as the CEO, he hired people in food, distribution to work on projects in Activision, which may attest to like why so many games didn't get finished or ultimately got scrapped.
Yeah, because food distributors notoriously terrible.
Yeah, they're just notoriously terrible at making video games. But he did that on purpose. He actually said he hired these people to take the fun out of video games.
What? He said that?
Yes!
What?
Yes, you can Google that.
Where? What?
Do I need to fucking Google it for you?
Bobby No Fun. I'm Googling
Bobby
it.
fucking No Fun. But anyway, so at the beginning of last week, Blizzard laid off most of their fucking esports team. They laid off their fucking their announcers. They laid off a bunch of people in effects to COVID-19. It kind of makes sense. As much as I hate to fucking say that, it still really sucks that basically Activision's like, well, we have no hopes and blah, blah, blah. So we're going to lay off all these employees. We're going to lay off these 50 people. They'll get 3 months severance, health benefits to the end of the year. And, oh, we'll give them a $200 Activision Blizzard Battle.net gift card. Because when I leave a company or I get fired from a company, that's the last thing I want is to get money from the company in the form of their credit. So they laid off all these people, and including some of the fucking people from Candy Crush were under that thing, which is hilarious because last year he was quoted saying how mobile games were going to be the big seller and not actually other games, because he's like, oh, everybody's going to be too busy on their phones during the pandemic and they're not going to actually be playing regular video games, which is fucking bizarre. Fucking utterly insane, right? And it just makes me so fucking livid. He makes me literally livid. So what happens is Activision had one of the best years last year because almost all video game companies had some of the best years last year. Nintendo fucking had record sales because of Animal Crossings and like having to buy new Switches just for fucking Animal Crossings and like all their other releases. Now, because Activision had this amazing year, Bobby gets a fucking $200 million bonus. Meanwhile, last year there was reports to the EEOC how staff was being treated, and there was the whole revolt that happened over wages within Blizzard itself, where devs were struggling to pay rent and unable to buy food during these times. Like, it's just fucking insane that the employee is struggling. Meanwhile, the fucking board of directors is just making buku insane bucks. And they keep Bobby, who is just an apparent piece of shit, one of the top paid CEOs in the, like, fucking known universe. Like, it just fucking boggles my mind. And I just want to be like, Bobby, what is it here that you do? Like, what do you do?
Let me read another piece of this. By the way, it's a 10-year-old GameSpot article that it comes from.
Oh, is this the one where he talks about wanting to take the fun out of video games?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
So it says, we have a real culture of thrift. The goal that I had in bringing a lot of packaged goods folks into Activision about 10 years ago was to take all the fun out of making video games. If that sounds like it would create a corporate culture that isn't all sunshine and hugs, then it's mission accomplished for Kotick. The executive said that he has tried to instill into the company culture skepticism, pessimism, and fear of the global economic downturn, adding, we are very good at keeping people focused on the deep depression.
What a fucking monster!
No wonder everyone hates their jobs.
Holy
this is how CEOs
shit.
Holy shit,
We're
bro.
Focused on the deep depressions. Not to mention, all this is happening right now. There's rumors of them shutting down certain parts of Activision across Europe right now. And only, like, so there's different parts of, it's in different, like, sections of Europe right now, right? I think they have, like, 4 or 5 different locations, and they're thinking about closing most of those and just having one central location. and like cutting those people off and giving them 90-day severance again. It's like, here you go, and a $200 Blizzard gift card. You're welcome. Here you go.
Buy Warcraft 3, please.
Buy Warcraft 3 Reforged. Spend it on Overwatch loot boxes. Fucking A. Honestly, I know I caved at the beginning of the year and I let somebody buy me fucking World of Warcraft. But people, with that quote right there, with like bringing fear and mentality into a work environment, like, why are people still buying Activision games?
Exists already, bro. You don't have to fucking do that.
It probably
Everyone's already existential as fuck, man.
Especially right now. Could you imagine? Jesus Christ.
Well, this is 10 years ago, but still.
Oh my God. It's probably even worse right now with the pandemic. They're going to have to start putting fucking nets around their goddamn buildings. Jesus Christ.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Bobby, you're a piece of shit. I hate you. God. Anyway, moving on. Goose forever. Okay.
I can't believe, I don't know. It's so weird when stuff comes up like this because it's like, where was I 10 years ago? I would have been hearing about this. What the fuck?
10 years
ago. I don't remember it.
What was I doing 10 years ago? I was 25. Oh, I was in culinary school. I was busy as fuck.
Yep, just doing your own thing. I was
getting drunk.
I guess, yeah, I was.
And playing Dota when I could.
Wait, yeah, I was 18, so fuck.
You're a baby.
Yeah, maybe I wouldn't have given a shit. I mean, I was still into video games, but not nearly into the industry
not as much as
I am now. Yeah.
I think in the past.
I mean, I had the Game Informer magazine, but this interview was on the internet. You know, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you're.
Yeah, I was working at GameStop.
Oh shit!
The GameSpot article. I was working at GameStop.
There you go.
Two different things.
There you go. Okay.
What else we got?
We have a couple more things that we could go over real quick. So gaming anxiety. Since you played 7 hours of fucking Dota, how do you feel about like gaming anxiety and your performance playing video games?
What?
Gaming anxiety. Do you not know what
anxiety
is?
About?
Do you not know what anxiety is?
In real life? What do you mean gaming anxiety?
So there's like this whole thing going on right now with like as video.
Sounds like bullshit, but we'll see.
Well, what the fuck? I think there's any kind of like performance anxiety, and this is basically what it is. So as video games become less of a hobby, and we move towards this age where we can actually make a living from playing video games, whether it's esports, pro gamers. Or streaming even on Twitch, people are starting to deal with like this weird anxiety that happens, like you're not good enough or you miss a play or
that's just human anxiety from other people.
Yeah, exactly. You would probably experience the same thing in actual sports.
For some reason, gamer anxiety just makes me roll my fucking eyes. It's regular anxiety.
Yeah, it's just regular anxiety, but it's focused on games and stuff like that.
Sure.
So you put this pressure on yourself to like be better, do better, and like I know I get this way too when I'm streaming.
You know how I solve that? I get fucking drunk.
You get really
same way I solve it at a party, baby. Let's
go. That's how we met. Super drunk, and we were screaming at each other. And then I said, "Let's start a podcast." And you're like, "Let's fucking do it!"
And then they asked us to leave.
No, they wouldn't. We were their fucking whales there.
I know it's true.
I miss that place so much. Jesus.
Me too. Fuck. Pour one out for Outrage.
Pour one out for Outrage PDX, buddies. But anyway.
And Pock Pock while you're at it. It's not related, but
God.
It's a Portland restaurant.
Anyway, sad times. But I feel this way. That's why I stopped streaming such competitive games like PUBG and stuff, because one, my audience can fuck with me. Two, I put a lot of emphasis when I'm playing those games, and like when I just don't and like there's the stress of like people watching me, even if it's only like a handful of people. Like it's just that stress, and it fucks with me so hard, and I don't do as good. It's really fucking annoying because like even my friends that I used to play PUBG with, they're like, it's like, I like it playing with you when you're not streaming because you actually do better when you're not streaming. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I was talking to a RuneScape streamer about that recently.
Yeah.
Because she's going through like a harder version of Jad.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, there's something about streaming that like, and if you stream a lot, which I didn't stream RuneScape that much, but she's only been streaming RuneScape. Like she doesn't do any challenging things unless it's on stream. And she's like, if you do it off stream, you're like, oh my god, I'm way better at this game than I fucking thought I was. Like it's weird. Like she just doesn't know any different because she only streams fucking RuneScape.
Yeah. I think it's that professional like level, and like also just like the stress that you give yourself in kind of this anxiety.
Yeah, I mean, because you want to look good in front of how many other people you have.
Yeah, your audience and shit like that. Yeah.
And even though you can tell yourself they don't care.
Yeah.
It's not. It's just like a fundamental, like, obviously, the praise you're missing out on.
Yeah.
Even if people are like, it's fine, we don't care. It would feel amazing.
Yeah.
If you just aced something on the first try.
You got that shot,
and
like,
that pie in the sky that's waiting for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's like, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, I 100% get it. I don't think I'll ever use the phrase gamer anxiety, but I do know what you're talking about, and I agree it's a real thing.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a real thing. And like, if you is a listener, if you guys consider yourselves pro gamers, our favorite word, or just in general.
You know what? Here, I just have to do it. The reason I don't like the term is because you wouldn't say a basketball player has basketball anxiety.
Yeah, that's fair. For some reason,
it's just performance anxiety.
For some reason, gamers get that fucking tag. Oh yeah, I'm a gamer.
See, that's why I hate it.
I know.
Because people are like, "Are you a gamer?" It's like, "Are you a movie watcher? Go fuck yourself."
Go fuck yourself. Are you a basketball player? Well, no. But you play basketball anyway. Yeah, no, it's there's that weird stigma around it. But like I think there is a video game anxiety, and there's tips, there's pointers. Wired actually had a really good article about it if you are suffering from such things. But I don't think most of our audience is. But if you guys are, talk to us. Tell it. I want to hear other people's anxiety. Like, I remember when I would be playing PUBG, and even if I was by myself, if my entire team is watching me, and they're watching my every fucking move, that is the worst. Holy shit, that is the worst feeling ever. And they're like, "Bunny, it was your other left." And I'm like, fuck! And then I throw something. Anyway.
Yep.
Okay. Last thing, and this is my favorite thing that I found so far. Are you ready? I need you to get your tinfoil out. I need you to get your tinfoil out.
I'm just recovering from my rage.
I know there was so much rage this episode.
At the gamer anxiety.
Gamer anxiety, fucking Bob.
I think I have podcaster anxiety.
Do we have podcaster anxiety?
Not really, no.
I do have to say this. Somebody was posting on Twitter. He's like, what did we talk about before the pandemic, like, and COVID-19? He's like, did we talk about 9/11? And I said, no, I think we talked about podcasting. And he's a podcaster.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure he was like, fuck you. You fucking fuck. God, I hope so. Anyway.
Good.
So, tinfoil hat time. Because I fucking love Twitter.
I'm not a big conspiracy guy, but I do understand the appeal.
Oh, God. This is such a fucking meme now. Because I can't remember the last time we talked about something like this. It was at least a few months ago when Twitter goes
If you're telling me
crazy.
There's gamer frogs, I'm going to leave this fucking audio call.
Fucking the gamer frogs? The gamer frogs are turning into bits or something. They're being overworked at Activision. That's what the gamer frogs are. They're being freaking overworked at Activision. Sorry.
They're being overworked at Activision. It's clear. Everybody can see it.
Thank you for channeling your inner Alex Jones. Holy shit. Okay, so last year was Mario 35th anniversary, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Congratulations to him and Luigi, I assume?
Yeah, him and Luigi. So last year was this big thing that they did. Nintendo released like this whole merch line and everything, and then they released a game called Super Mario Bros. 35, which is a battle royale, and it was cute. It was like a versus mode thing, and it was really kind of neat looking at. But with that being said, it had a deadline, which was March 31st, 2021. And so, like, none of the merch would be available. None of the fucking, like, a couple of their, like, games on the Wii. So, Super Mario World 3D would still work. Mario Kart, but, like, Mario Maker on the Wii U, like, none of the levels would be downloadable or available anymore. And some fucking other game was not going to be available anymore that was on the Wii U, which is, you know, the last fucking system. But because these things aren't going to be available, people are like, Nintendo's killing Mario March 31st. And they just fucking ran wild with it. And so, like...
This is like the fucking Family Guy's killing Brian.
Exactly,
thing,
exactly. So, like, because of this, like, there's this deadline, and Nintendo's sticking to this deadline. It's like, yeah, this merch isn't going to be available, but it's been out for a whole year, so you had a whole year to get it if you really want it. It's like, well, what if I want to buy it after the 31st? It's like, well, it's going to be gone, so you better buy it. Like,
how limited edition
yeah,
things
exactly.
work.
And, like... They're like, well, why are you getting rid of Mario Maker levels after the 31st? It's like, because it's a fucking old game. Come on. And, like, Nintendo's basically like, you're drunk, go home, and try to remind other people, like, Super Mario World 3D is going to still work. Mario Kart and all these other fucking Mario games on the Switch are still going to be available for you to fucking buy after the 31st. So... the speculation is they're going to release that Battle Royale mode that they made as a standalone game instead of the special anniversary thing to make it bigger, because it's called Mario 35 because you first 35 other people for the 35th anniversary. And so I just fucking love Twitter when they go about these fucking insane, like, connections. They basically pull out their goddamn whiteboard and stuff, and they're like, Bowser's finally done it. He did it. He killed them all.
It creates such a more interesting universe than we actually live in.
Right?
Because can you imagine?
Oh, yeah.
If Nintendo was like canon.
Oh, God.
Mario died.
Mario died. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It would.
That'd be the boldest thing a company has done in the gaming industry ever.
Well, like, it. Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, it's like when...
Kill your cash cow.
Kill your fucking cash cow that you keep just fucking beating like a dead horse with new game after new game after new game after new game. Yeah.
What they should do is be like, he's been dead the whole time and y'all knew it.
Y'all fucking knew it. It's all in your head. All these video games are just a dream or something like that. But yeah, it's been a kind of quiet trend since the announcement of the cutoff of March 31st. But as we get closer and closer... to the 31st deadline, which the next podcast will be out after, we'll see what Nintendo does. Nintendo's probably just like, fucking you crazy Americans are just all drunk, go home. And shit like that.
They must have crazy people on the internet in Japan. I don't read Japanese Reddit. There's such a thing, but there's got to be, right?
There's got to be. Oh, yeah. No, they just come up with scary-ass stories, which are fucking awesome, while we come up with stupid things to be like collecting flies and being like, oh, my God, this means that Mario's going to die on the 31st and Nintendo's killing him. Bowser's won. Yeah, because Doug Bowser. Anyway. But, yeah.
Wow, Jesus Christ!
Jesus fucking Christ!
That's fucking what a week!
What a fucking week! A lot better than last week.
You got carried by news.
I mean, you got carried by Moose.
By Moose?
By Moose. You got carried by the Moose.
His name's Mose, and he's Dwight's cousin.
Aw, I love Moose. Although he's really kind of creepy at the same time.
Wouldn't want to hang out with him.
No, I wouldn't want to hang out with Mose at all.
If I did, it would have to be in a very public place.
At least 25 feet apart.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think that's pretty much it for the news.
Okay. I think next week I'll have thoughts on the Dota anime.
Oh, that's right. That comes out this week, right?
25th.
All right. We could bring that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
For sure. Okay.
Also, wait. How long is a week? No, I think I'll just miss having access to the what the fuck is it called? Disco Elysium voiced fucking edition.
Oh, that's right.
On the 30th. Literally the 30th. They're like, it's in March, and then they're like the 30th. I'm like, what the fuck? That's barely in March, dude. Come on.
We'll have to do it the
You
following week.
That's kind of misleading, you dicks.
That is very misleading, you cocksuckers. We'll do it my birthday week. We'll talk about it my birthday week.
Sounds good. Just drop that as your birthday. Okay.
Drop it like it's my birthday. Drop it like it's my birthday.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You know what we
now we're
fucking
DMCA'd.
need?
Now we're DMCA'd.
We fucking need you to go follow us on Twitch and Twitter at Evil Space Bunny and the Real Portz in our podcast.
I promise.
At Ignore Backlog.
I solemnly swear that we will never, ever have singing or laughter on this podcast again. I'm going to take the fun out of podcasting.
How dare you?
I'm going to get someone to replace Bunny who's never even heard of a microphone, and we're going to get in here and not have any fun.
Is it going to be like a doll? You're going to talk to a doll the entire time, aren't you?
Adele? I don't think I can get her.
Doll! A doll! D-O-L. You fucking fuck.
But you know what? To be honest, if I could get Adele, I would leave for her. Yeah, I mean,
wow.
Yeah. Imagine if I had a no-name Twitch streamer had a podcast with Adele.
I mean, I don't think I would be mad at you.
Yeah, I don't think you could be, because if you had the offer, I'm sure you would take it up as well. Any famous person, I don't even have to like them.
That's fair.
You know?
Yeah. Just any famous.
Thanks everybody for listening.
Thanks everybody for listening.
Go try the new Dota tutorial. It's long. Don't try it, actually.
Don't play Dota. Guys, don't get help for Dota.
It ruins your vacation. I literally, that's the story of this podcast.
Okay, goodbye.
Okay, well, I'm going to go see to Bunny dying. Bye.